With the quiet period starting to come to an end, the Sooners have landed into another top list. So we got to talk about it. Davon Mitchell, tight end, class of 25. But there's something significant about it. We'll talk about that here in about 10 seconds. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. Thanks for checking us out here on the YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Davon Mitchell, good old Von, a.k.a. Von Mitchell, tight end out of the 25 class that's looking at Oklahoma, has added him to his top 11. So we're going to break this down. We're going to go ahead and talk about his measurables. We'll talk about the top 11 on his list, and we'll look at a little bit of film along the way. So make sure you tune in all the way to the end of the video. So let's dive right in, shall we? But first, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification and join the family. As quiet period is ending, we're going to be jumping into a lot of prospects, from top picks to the commitments. And we may actually dabble into some offers, because why not? It's a good reason to check out who Oklahoma and Colorado are going after. And we talk a lot of college football in general. So without further ado, let's look at Von Mitchell. All right, here's the measurables on our man. Tight end, 6'4", 245 pounds. You know, some has 6'3". You know, I think the newest is on him is about 6'4". Los Alamitos, California. And he's currently a junior. Now, last year he played football at Allen, Texas. And one of his teammates was none other than the quarterback the Sooners are going after, Michael Hawkins. They both transferred out. And Von is in California. And, of course, Hawkins is up in Frisco, Emerson. So it's kind of interesting that both of them have put out their top list and their potential for Sooners. But there's something more to go with that. But with Von, 5-star consensus so far for 24/7 at 25 class, which tells you that he is a monster of an athlete. I definitely can see this being a priority for the Sooners. But look at him. Look at that stature. This is the top 11 teams that he has added to his list. We have, of course, Tennessee, Ohio State, Penn State, South Carolina, Oregon. We've got Texas, Oklahoma, Texas horns down, Alabama, A&M, USC, and Georgia. So there's a big battle of all the blue bloods wanting this athlete. But, I mean, who wouldn't? He is a top 25 player in the country for the most part. Some have him in the top 30. Doesn't matter. Dude's a top athlete, and everybody's got him rated right now as a player that you have to watch and go after. Now, you may notice some of the name in here. Like I mentioned, he's catching touchdown passes from a quarterback down at Allen, and he's someone that looks familiar. Of course, Michael Hawkins. And so I can see this as a play for the Sooners to go after, of course, both, because they're familiar with each other. And it would make sense to bring in a star athlete like Von Mitchell to go with Michael Hawkins, especially once he commits. So I'm expecting Hawkins to commit as a legacy, and a lot of my insiders and people I talk to have told me that they believe that Hawkins wants to come to Oklahoma, but he's doing his due diligence, and it makes sense. But there's a potential for us to get some commitments this weekend. And if we get that, boy, that would be dope, that we can land both of them. And Mitchell is looking to reclassify. I saw an article on 24/7 not too long ago that he's looking at potentially reclassifying and joining the 24 class, and then coming out here in potentially either the spring or the summer of next year, depending on what school he decides to go to. And if that's the case, you bring in Mitchell, you bring in Michael Hawkins, and boy, you've got yourself two potential long-term answers for the Sooners as we are continuously building this team around Coach Brent Venables' entire vision. And so as you're watching the film and seeing these catches and seeing this ability to change, direction mid-air and catch the ball and see where it's at, hey, man, and he can run. He's fast. He's got some strength to him. He's not somebody that is going to easily go down. He can go down the long list of tight ends that we've had here at Oklahoma. Your Greshams, even your Mark Andrews types. Would love to see an athlete like him join this roster. And so as you go through and see this film, jump in the comments. Let me know how you feel about Von Mitchell potentially becoming a Sooner. Is that something that's getting your attention? You get a little excited about it. Also, you think that we can pair them together, Mitchell as well as Hawkins. Like I mentioned, Hawkins is doing his due diligence, and I'm totally for that. That's one thing about Coach Venable's recruiting style is he wants the kids to go see the world, understand what's available before you settle down to one place. That way you're not questioning your decision. And especially once they come in and the commitment is back and forth, the goal is to start recruiting together as a family. And so once that quarterback sets, that's usually when we see all the dominoes come down the line. So hopefully this becomes our first set of commitments in the next couple of weeks. I know there's a lot of players going to show up on March 4th, 3rd and 4th this weekend for one of the junior days. And I've got a list that I'm putting together, and we're going to talk about it. So thank y'all for pulling up. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about all of this, as well as if you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification. You've made it this far, you may as well. Lastly, thank you all for participating in the community post and the surveys I'm asking. I'm just trying to make the channel better. As we're growing really fast, and we're at a point right now where things are quiet. So it's a lot easier for me to get your input and really talk through what's going on and understand the way you guys like to receive content. I think I've figured out a good medium for everybody, and so just keep your eyes open for it. Also, YouTube's got a few videos y'all should check out, so do that for me. Peace.